San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. We'll cobble together a yard there. Brought to a stop there by the 11th pick in the draft this past spring, Mykel Williams.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of...
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You're in the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun is Purdy. This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
The 49ers looking at their first shot here inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
41.
Purdy to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers find an answer with their opening drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in a rhythm, right? Yeah. Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and to finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31.
New set of downs for him from the 31. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch when they fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good.
Chiefs 14, 49ers 7.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Gorindo on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On third down, Purdy. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up fourth down.
Purdy gonna go on fourth. Taking a deep shot here. And that's gonna wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're gonna turn this one over on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Third and short, here's Mahomes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
One final shot before the half. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. Garindo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Play action now. Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Kittle makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down from the 42.
42-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
12. Yellow.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
Good set.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
To
line.
throw again, it's Purdy. Toward the sideline, Jennings has got it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I don't know, Kate. I think maybe they were only expecting to get a couple yards when they call the fullback's number. And not only will they take it, they might give him the rock again.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Drew Tranquil with the pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Brings up second.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. 2nd and long. To the air, Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Working now from the gun. That catch is made near the edge. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Chiefs.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
It's a gain of 5.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He finds Worthy, complete. Down the left sideline he goes, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Butker on now to kick this one away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
Get set.
From the gun is Purdy. Vacates quickly left side. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the fray. Design bootleg here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick.
They'll take over first and 10.
He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that sets up second and 5.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now go with Hunt on the run. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Room inside the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Mahomes throwing for 2. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
They're on 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Pump.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. So Reed to give to McCaffrey. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
Chris Jones on the
That's
stop.
5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
It's a gain of
Give him 25 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18. Watch out.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Intended
No
for
luck
Jawan
finding his
Jennings.
receiver that time.
Incomplete.
And that's going to leave him with a tough
Brings up
3rd and long.
down and 10.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.